Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy, presented by Yamaha.
Say when, Murph.
Keep pulling. That's it. Reel the leader right up in there. Very good. Oh, that's all right. Keep reeling. That's all right. Keep reeling.
That's TV.
Go around the front. Go around the front.
On today's Sportsman's Adventures, we travel deep into the Florida Everglades to test our tackle on one of Florida's premier shallow water game fish. It's springtime here in the Glades, and that means tarpon season is full on. Captain Rick Murphy is no stranger to this unique and watery wilderness, and for this adventure, he's brought along special guests, the Rapala Lure Company's top tackle testing team, led by Rapala President Tom Mackin, Vice President Greg Woolner, and Director of Product Development Mark Fisher. These guys really have it made. The Rapala Lure Company is famous in the fishing world. It's a long-established and venerable company whose lures have produced a long list of world record catches. The Rapala team is here in the Florida Everglades testing out a new product called Trigger X. This biodegradable artificial soft bait is designed to attract specific game fish. Their natural shapes and colors present the exact profile and action of live bait. These lures contain ultra-bite pheromones, an attractant that triggers the fish to feed, and hey, it works.
Oh, we might have a boarding getting ready to happen here. Reel, Greg.
Got it. You ready to ball, bud?
Be careful, guys. Go to the back, Greg. Okay, he's good. Woo, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Way to play.
Look at that head shake. He's not happy. Whoa! Not like this. Not like this. What you got your curtsy going on, man?
Is he curtsying or bowing, Murph?
Huh?
That's the Minnesota bow right there.
When you catch them on artificials, they do not like it in their face, and they jump, and you can feel him really down there shaking his head. Now that's the 40-pound 832.
Okay.
So you can put the meat to him once, not yet, because it's still a little early in the game. Maybe a couple clicks. Go ahead and add a couple clicks. I said a couple clicks, you said half a turn.
I tell you what, these fish are just fantastic. And for us to come down from Minnesota
in the winter
and come down here and get away, it's just fantastic. Anybody who hasn't done this is missing out. He's coming in.
Well,
I thought he was going to come
look
in.
at the hole in the water.
Man.
That's a big propeller. Go around the front.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Here we go.
He's coming.
Ooh.
You want to get in there now?
No, we're not.
Beautiful fish.
You say when, Murph.
Keep pulling. That's it. Reel the leader right up in there. Very good. Oh, that's all right. Keep reeling. That's all right. Keep reeling.
That's TV.
Go around the front. Go around the front.
This is real.
Looks like Shimano better go back to the drawing board on that sucker. Pull. Keep pulling. Wind down. Come on, pull on him, Shorty.
What a mammoth.
Pull to your right. Pull to your right. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Hey, fish.
Yeah.
Take some pictures.
Look at the rod.
You thought it was hard before.
You're short sticking them.
Short stick.
Short stick.
You got him. You can do it, bud.
Turn the wheel that way, fish. It's a nice fish.
Walner.
He's eating the rod tip now.
He's eating a rod.
He's chewing the rod down. I got it. Get him, Murph.
He's got me right now. Wow. That's a stud right there.
Need a hand with anything, Murph.
What do you need?
Down in his throat. Just get the rods out. Get the rods out of his mouth.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna cut the line.
No, we're good. We're good. Walner, I want you to get a picture of this fish. We can't, by law, we don't want to take him all the way out of the water. But as long as we leave his tail in the water, we'll be good. So get that rod out of his mouth, bud. And I'll hold him up for you, fish. You got your camera. You got his camera, right?
Yep.
Okay. Slide up that other way, Greg. Get up on the deck for me. Oh, there we go. That's a nice fish right there. That's a nice fish.
Jig out?
Yeah, wait. That's a mouthful, huh? Handful. Get it out. Can't get the jig out. It's up in his roof.
Let's cut the line and try and pull out with the flag.
Just let him have it. Yeah, it'll rust out in a day or two. What a great fish, huh?
Oh, man.
Fish, did you get a picture for him?
Not a good one yet.
Okay.
I got to get around to...
Here we go.
Real quick.
Just keep his tail in the water so we stay within sight of the law. Turn him that way.
There you go. Got her, fish?
One more. There you go. Got it.
Give him a pat.
Oh, nice
Way
job,
to go.
buddy.
Nice fish.
Trigger X on.
First cast of the morning.
That ain't a problem, little buddy.
Off Tampa, Florida, big tarpon thrills. They are the acrobatic stars of salt water. Once they feel the hook in their mouths, they put on a performance never to be forgotten by the sportsmen hanging on and fighting to bring them in. With anywhere from 20 to 75 pounds of fighting fish, it's a battle never won until he's in the boat, and most likely to be lost when close to capture. Here's another strike, and characteristically, the big fish tries to stand on his tail. Every flashing leap is to get into the air where he can shake himself so violently that the hook may be dislodged, and often is. And now in slow motion, the bait can be seen knocked off the hook as the fish leaps clear of the water. It's a great sport.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Catch the latest at Rapala. Williamson for the Pelagic Playground. Maverick Boats, fish the legend. La Jolla Resort, a place for families and fishermen. Minn Kota, and by Humminbird.
A lighter, stronger, more fuel-efficient four-stroke. This is the next generation.
Yamaha's new class-leading V6 outboards are lighter, faster, and even more fuel-efficient. With 4.2 liters of wave-crushing power, Rick is even more competitive. Whether Rick's guiding or chasing the next tournament title, Yamaha's next generation big bore four-strokes give him everything he expects in an outboard, and then some.
And this changes everything.
Oh, it's sensitive, all right. You can feel a fish hiccup.
There's an 18-foot bass boat outside I'd just love to see you on.
The mouth of a tarpon is rough, like sandpaper.
More of a catch and release man myself.
I bet you are.
I love tickling a buzzbait right through the reeds.
I love to be tickled.
Suffix 832, the line that changes the game.
When you think Bay Boat, you think Pathfinder. We launched the Bay Boat Revolution and have been the undisputed leader ever since. Whether tubing with the kids, running into the blue with live wells brimming with bait, or sneaking up on a tournament-winning redfish, Pathfinders deliver without compromise. Still privately owned and operated by people who fish, with a single-minded goal of making the best bay boats even better. Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Take the water by storm with Humminbird sonar technology. Choose between 2 high-performance display modes and decide how you read the water with Switchfire sonar. See picture-like images to either side of the boat with side imaging. Or choose down imaging for crystal clear views directly below you. Fish smarter with Switchfire, side imaging, and down imaging. Only from Humminbird. Simply, clearly, better.
Think GPS is just for getting you to the water? Think again. The iPilot wireless GPS trolling system can hold your boat in place like an electronic anchor, record and retrace productive fishing paths, automatically keep you on any bearing you choose, and take total command of speed and steering. iPilot controls your boat with wireless GPS precision so you can focus on fishing. And it's only from Minn Kota.
Welcome back to Sportsman's Adventures, and as you can tell, we've really been having a good time catching these fish on Trigger X. Now, the one thing that comes to mind when I think about Trigger X is, why do I want to use Trigger X over some other plastic bait? And I'm going to simply tell you, they really have gotten it figured out. Rapala is a company that simply is driven by actions based on lures or from lures. And so when they built Trigger X, the first thing that came to mind was, how can we have a lure that, one, looks good, but also has a lot of great action? And I can tell you, in all of these baits, whether it's a paddle tail minnows or even the split tail minnows, I gotta tell you, it really has a lot of action. This particular bait walks the dog, as well as the shrimp can be fished on a weedless type of jig head in very shallow water for tailing fish, as well as you can put it on a lead-headed jig head and bounce it on the bottom. Those are some of the ideas and reasons why I choose to use Trigger X.
The Rapala Lure Company has racked up numerous conservation awards for their contributions to environmental causes. The Rapala guys really do believe and love getting out on the water and cranking it out. The team travels the world talking to guides and anglers and personally trying out each and every lure that the company produces. These Rapala execs are all expert anglers, starting from the top. Here's Rapala President Tom Mackin.
What's happening, Tom?
Okay, so this is what happened. I had an X-Wrap. I tossed the X-Wrap out. I'm bringing it in, and right at the side of the boat, this tarpon hits. And immediately he's in the air. And, you know, I've caught a few tarpon before, and usually they take some kind of a long run. This one never left the side of the boat. The entire time, he stayed within like 10 or 15 yards of the boat maximum, and he was jumping like crazy. I can't tell you how many times he jumped. And he was, he's out of the air. He goes around the boat, I think at least twice he goes around the boat. And he never did take a big, long run. It was the most amazing thing, but it was so much fun. I think that of all of the fish I've caught over the years, this is maybe the most memorable of all of them, just because of the fact that, you know, these tarpon, they're such big, strong fish anyway, and to have him do the acrobatics right there around the boat the way he did was really fun. So it was really a memorable day on the water, And the fact that we caught this on film is amazing. I've got the movie running in my head, but it's also nice to be able to watch it again and remember what a great day it was.
And that was just the action from the camera boat. Now it's Rick's turn to pull the trigger.
Trigger X on.
First cast of the morning.
That ain't a problem, little buddy.
I think we made him mad, boys. We better get the Minn Kota cranked up.
Run him down, Murph. Run him down.
I'm running him down. Which one of you two boys is the brave one? Because when I get him up here, y'all gonna have to fight over who gets to grab him. How you like that noise?
It's all about the fun meter, Murph.
It's high right now.
How much difference between lip and a largemouth and grabbing onto one of these is there, Murph?
Well, it usually starts with 2 hands.
95 pounds.
And this fish is probably 120 pounds. So, he's a stud.
Attaboy. That's a good one, Murph.
Beauty, Murph.
It figures it's the smallest rod in the boat. This is a rod for snook fishing. But I do have, you know, some 20-pound Suffolk braid, which is 6-pound diameter, which casts really good.
What's the leader, Murph, on this one?
I got a piece of 40 going to a piece of 60, which is going to the hook. Whoa! Oh, he just fell off. Oh. That's what happens.
Good try, Murph.
Attaboy, Murph.
Late bowing to him. That's why you have to bow.
The majestic Florida panther, as unique to Florida as the big cypress swamp it calls home. Intense conservation efforts by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, the FWC, working with public and private partners, have pulled the Florida panther back from the brink of extinction. But it's still one of the most endangered animals on the planet. We must continue to conserve and protect this symbol of Florida's strength and resilience. That means funding critical services like health exams and inoculations, tracking studies, rescue and rehabilitation. You can help. Put your money where your heart is by purchasing the Protect the Panther Specialty License Plate. These funds pay for panther research and conservation programs. To learn more, visit myfwc.com/panther and please do it today. Don't let our Florida panther disappear forever.
A lighter, stronger, more fuel-efficient 4-stroke. This is the next generation.
Yamaha's new class-leading V6 outboards are lighter, faster, and even more fuel-efficient. With 4.2 liters of wave-crushing power, Rick is even more competitive. Whether Rick's guiding or chasing the next tournament title, Yamaha's next-generation big-bore 4-strokes give him everything he expects in an outboard, and then some.
And this changes everything.
Hey, Dave! Hey, Phil, don't you ever work? I called in sick today. Yeah, whatever. Hey, man, what was that? Was that a shad wrap?
No, that's Clack and Crank. It's new.
I like it. Clack and Crank. Oh, Clack and Crank.
All right. Well, I'll see you around.
Oh, yes, you will. Clack and Crank. Now hit that again.
Fish can't say no to a Rapala.
You already know about the La Jolla Resort in Isla Mirada, so let's talk about the La Jolla experience. With an on-site boat ramp, the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic is just minutes away. And when you return from fishing, there's barbecue pits to cook your catch while your family enjoys the pool or one of our new remodeled rooms. This historic resort, the La Jolla, is family-owned and operated and has a friendly staff ready to make your La Jolla experience a really great one.
A message from Roland Martin in 5 seconds.
Florida's Go Fishing Auto Tag not only proclaims your love of fishing, but also says that you support the conservation effort throughout Florida. That's not exactly what it said, but make it, oh, without the finger. It's your ticket to quality fishing in Florida.
Okay, well, maybe it wasn't 5 seconds. Put your money where your heart is. Buy a plate today.
At Contender, we've specialized in building high-performance, top-quality, custom-made boats for more than 25 years. Contender has redefined what a fishing boat can be, and we are committed to producing the finest fishing boats in the world. And there has never been a better time to get a great deal on our entire line of Contender boats. Be sure to check out our new generation T models, the 27, 31, and 33, all available with optional forward seating. We're looking forward to welcoming you into the Contender family of boats.
We leave the open saltwater bays and enter the twisting and turning maze of rivers and creeks that flow from the heart of South Florida. It's where the salty Gulf water meets the sweet. It's called the Everglades, and it is Florida's last great wilderness.
Fish.
Oh, it's a big one.
I can't leave you alone for 2 seconds.
Aren't you proud of me when you say that, little buddy?
I am.
She's heading.
Watch that push pole.
I gotta keep her head down.
Who'd have thought you were coming all the way to Florida to catch a
Look
bass
at this little
in a
sweetheart.
snook house?
Look at this little sweetheart.
Oh. Get another jump out of a fish.
No, I got her. Come on, sweet cheeks.
Show that to me, baby.
Life is good when it's like this. Murphy, I owe you a kiss right on the forehead.
There it is right there. Put it on there. Look at that. That's the biggest bass I've ever caught on this boat. Here, just admire the situation. Let me do my guide shit.
How are we gonna get that out? Watch my thumb now. Ernie.
Wow.
Now
is that fish spawning? I'm gonna ask you that one more time.
Okay, you got my...
Look how fat that fish is.
All right, let me hold this fish to the camera correctly. Man, these fish are dark. That's probably all of 7.
Yeah.
And she hasn't even gone to the bed yet,
I think
Murph.
pre-spawn too.
She's either
Pre-spawn.
spawned out or I don't think she's gone to the bed yet.
Huh.
Beautiful.
Sure fat from that cold winter we had.
Yeah,
all the bait was so lethargic that they just could eat and eat and eat. The redfish are the same way. How about that?
Good it's a dandy. She was wallowing.
There he is, Gregory.
Largemouth bass. Come here, little friend of Fisher. There you go, buddy. Oh, that's a nice one. Dandy. Look at the colors, Greg.
They are just beautiful. Now our fish are so green, and these are so black. There's another Trigger X fish.
Look how fat he is, Greg. Nice.
Welcome, baby.
Beautiful.
Glad to have you.
Tarpon, one cast.
Off he goes.
Snook the next cast. And old Bassarama on the next one. If you're not sure where we are, take a guess. The Everglades.
Oh, it looks like a male. Wonder if he's over guarding a bed. I think he's snagged. Yeah,
you got him right in the
it looks like a male.
Man, now that's what I'm talking about. A bait that if they don't bite it, it attacks them.
I.e., the sure set hook.
It is the sure set, of course.
It sure did set right up in his chest.
He was going for it.
Fish.
Man, they are dark, buddy.
That sure set hook sure did set up in his chest. Didn't he?
How do you answer? How do you come back on stuff like that? The guy's not really human at times.
I like it. A
I'm talking to a
ninja.
man behind the camera who's got sense, commonality, and all the rest stuff. But it's the other guy whose face is on the show a lot. This is the guy we got a question. Dang.
Oh! I'll see yours And raise you one, baby.
Look at this. Even a saltwater guy can catch them.
That's a male. That's the little one.
Well, thank you.
But you got him, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Way to go, Murph.
Thank you. The only thing difference between me and those guys on ESPN is a couple zeros
and some hair.
And a moose hairdo.
Only difference between you and those guys, Murph, is a $200 haircut.
Why have hair when you can go in there? Look at how fat these fish are. Wow. Look at that, Trigger X. See, now take a good look at that. Don't eat that again. If you do, it's going to be the same result.
We've been lucky to share this adventure with Rick and the Rapala boys. These guys really know how to have fun and catch fish. They get to travel the world, visiting exotic fishing destinations while testing their new products. Yet they always take time to appreciate the beauty of their surroundings and enjoy the miracle of the light that pours over the green trees and the dark waters of the Florida Everglades. It was a perfect day for another great Sportsman's Adventures. Check out the Sportsman's Adventures website at www.sportsmansadventures.com. Coming up next week on Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy.
Oh, Pat! I got a bite in there. Oh. I better stop him. Oh. It's like snook fishing in Stewart.
He was heading towards the dock.
He was.
Sportsman's Adventures was brought to you by Contender Boats. Performance through innovation. Costa Del Mar, see what's out there. Trigger X, trigger the bite. Ameritrail, custom trailer manufacturers. Suffix Lines, the world's most hardcore fishing line. And by Flying Fish, custom designs by a fisherman for fishermen.